He's at the 30.
Tackle your losses with another episode of the Tackle for Loss podcast, the premium New Zealand NFL gambling podcast.
Fires into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. No.
I'm your host today, Grayson, and with me, my co-hosts, over on the far left or right, depends which way you're looking at the screen. We have Phil. Welcome, Phil.
Thank you, Grayson.
Back
Glad
again
to be
for another
here.
week, huh?
Yeah, mate, we're going to be doing some big locks this week.
Big loss.
Tell ya.
More than last week?
Oh, 100%. Double figures.
Sounds good. And in the middle, we've got our special guest all the way from the States, NFL player from the Seahawks, DK Metcalf.
What's up, guys? It's me, DK Metcalf here. How about them gummy candies? Big number 14, huh? I'm kidding, you guys. It's just me. It's great. But I got you guys, though. Same build and everything. Same colour, too.
Loves a gummy, so.
And same
All right.
same skill
That's coming
set.
off, but this jersey's staying on. All right. Yeah, just fucking honestly, just so proud of DK Metcalf and the Seahawks after that performance last week. Won me some money, so, big ups to DK and Gino.
All right, well, speaking of our locks and money last week, we'll start off with our Thursday night football.
Thursday night football. How do we do? 3-0. All of us. All of us
Yeah.
hit. All of us.
All
We
had
said that we
one.
all said Niners minus 10.
Yep.
It
It was a gimme.
They fucking slapped
It
them.
was. Giants fucking suck at the moment. So that's free cash. I think we're all. Well, Phil's been on it 1 week and he's 1-0 with his Thursday night football. Me and Grayson been on it 2 weeks and we're both 2-0. 2-0 on our
Nice.
Thursday night football.
Flying.
Good work, lads. Good work.
Looking at last week's lock results, so I took 4 locks overall, 3 point start ones and 1 under over. So I hit 3 out of the 4. The under over fucked me on the Bills game, but that was kind of
Yeah, it's rough.
expected.
I mean,
when-
you-
Cree did say it, but I was like, you know what? Why not?
Yeah, I mean, you would hope that Washington would score a little more points than fucking 3, but
yeah, it was
that's how it
disappointing.
goes. How it goes. Well, disappointing for you. I didn't bet on it.
Do you want to talk about yours, Cree?
Yeah, I did okay. I was a little bit disappointed. I put on 6 last week, hit 4, missed 2. One of the ones I missed was my under over of the Chargers Vikings game, which is a little bit disappointing because it was literally a field goal. It was like 2 points away. It was a field goal away. There was a dropped touchdown. There was a missed field goal. That could have very easily hit the over, considering they only started playing in the last quarter and a half. Rest of the start of the half, start of that game was a bit fucking slow, wasn't it, Phil?
Oh, God, yeah.
Um,
All the arse of me, that.
Yeah, disappointing. So I missed that one, and then I missed another one with the Titans, but fuck the Titans. I'm not betting on them again.
Oh, yeah, even I missed out on them. Like, for me, that was a dead cert.
I think we missed the same too.
Yeah, we did,
missed,
yeah.
And then we hit the same, and then you hit one more that you hit.
Yep. Yeah, because
So,
I
yeah.
did 7 in total.
Yeah, so Phil had 7 in total, hit 5, missed 2. Still, they're fucking decent. We all made money. I mean, that's all making money numbers.
It is.
100%.
And looking at overall locks, so just for Cree and I, who've done the last couple of weeks, overall I am 5-2. Cree, you're 6-4-1 with one of those pushing. Bit rough, but sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit rough, but still making money. Still making money. You take those locks, you'd also be making money. Just saying. Just saying.
But hey, don't bet on us though.
Yeah,
Bet
don't
on
bet on us.
yourselves.
Bet on yourselves.
All right.
But if you did bet on us,
yeah, you're
you'd be
winning.
making money.
All right, we're looking at week 4's games.
Week 4.
Week 3 of our podcast again, because we mentioned how shit we are and we're slack.
Also, Keith is back next week. He's back. He's returning.
So you can say goodbye to Phil.
So say goodbye to Phil after this, and then he'll be a special guest on a few episodes. But
Nice.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I think we have
Green Bay
to
fan.
get Phil's lock every week.
Yeah.
Just it's a bit of a throwback to Phil being on here.
Yeah. I
He's
appreciate
going
it.
to die.
No, he's still gonna be alive. Yeah, he'll be
Well,
around.
we never know, but
All right, we'll look at this week's game. So our
Thursday night football. Got it right that time. Let's go, baby. Thursday night or Friday midday if you're a New Zealander.
Push back a bit because of daylight savings.
Yeah, how fucking good is that, huh? Honestly, interesting game. I'll be watching this one. I'll be sitting at home. Packers at home, 1.5 point favorites against the Lions.
No, dogs.
Oh no, sorry, dogs against Lions are favorites minus 1.5. $1.85 here. Over unders 45.5. What are we thinking? Grayson, you're the Packers guy.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me first get you your expert injury report because it's been wrong fucking 2 weeks in a row for the Packers. So give me another one. Give me another one.
Yeah, well, I've done my research a bit more this week than previous weeks. And Jones is supposed to be back, according to the team. And I believe one of the wide receivers made comment that Watson would be back. So those two are going to be back. But we still have injuries like Jair and some other players.
Yeah, in saying that, I don't believe Grayson. That's why I'm taking Lions minus 1.5 and the over on that game. I'm taking both.
Over.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Not, I mean, neither team has a particularly good defense. We've seen the fucking Lions, people putting up points on the Lions last week. I mean, 20-6 as the Falcons, though, so you know. But before that was the Seahawks. Before that, Chiefs should have put up more. Yeah, I think Lions don't have a great defense, and then also Packers, their defense is shit. Yeah, so I'm going both of those.
Yeah, I like the Lions on this one. Not gonna lock anything in. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under though.
Taking the under.
Yeah, I can't see it being a high scoring game, even though the Lions can rack points up on
I
you
could
pretty
see
quick.
this quite easily being a 30-15.
What do you reckon it's gonna hit at that 45?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, 30-15 would be 45, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
so it's still,
Yeah.
you're still under.
Still on that under.
So you'd have to go
fuck,
for
now I gotta
more.
rethink that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna take the over under yet. I'll decide on the morning of the game. I probably will because I like to bet on things. But I am taking the Lions. I am putting money on that. Not locking it, but it's Thursday Night Football. You got to bet on that.
I have to make a day of it.
And also, I don't trust Grayson's injury reports at all. He fucking
extreme.
sucks.
I mean, you shouldn't trust my injury reports, but you should trust my locks, which I'm not going to do on this game, just because I honestly don't trust how both these teams are performing. The Lions beat the Falcons, who are struggling. The only thing they managed to do really well was they stopped Bijan with the run, so then they got ahead. And then the Packers on the other side, they won last week against the Saints, but they didn't do anything for 3 quarters. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things that you never know. But they were without obviously Jones and Watson, who are
They're
kind of
prime
there.
targets.
Yeah. So, fuck, I honestly don't know. I'm going to just do a hard bet with this one and go Packers, even though I wouldn't put money on it.
All right. Well, that
Nice.
sums up your Thursday Night Football, Friday Midday Football.
Thursday Night Football.
Friday Midday Football.
Yo.
Quarter
All
past
right.
one kickoff.
1:15 kickoff. Next game. Now, Monday morning games for us or Sunday evening Sunday morning maybe for Americans. Jags at home, -3 favourites against Falcons, +3. Over under 43.5. I'm quite confused about the Jags, to be honest. I don't really know what's going on. They kind of just look okay. And then they got beaten by the Texans, and I kind of watched the game and checked the stats and stuff. I'm confused how they fucking lost by so badly.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
I just don't really understand it, to be honest, personally.
And at home too.
And at home, I just don't get it. And maybe that's why this is such an easy game to pick Jags -3 on. I'm taking Jags -3.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree on that one, just because it's like one of those things that I think it was one of those, I guess, anomaly games where the Jags should have performed better, and the Texans just came around and slapped them a bit. Stroud threw well on the Texans side of the ball, and the Jags weren't able to stop it. It should have been so much closer.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't expecting a 20-point, blowout between them.
The big thing as well is that Falcons allowed 7 sacks.
Yeah,
To
their
the
offensive
Packers,
line,
which
man.
that is just fucking atrocious, to be honest. Which also doesn't help Bijan and the run getting going, which is why they're such big games. So I'm pretty confident in the Jags here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jags -3, but I'm not going to touch it with my lock.
Yeah, I'm going Jags -3. And yeah, I'm not going to touch it with locks or anything. I'd probably go under as well if I had to.
Yeah, it's pretty decent shout, I guess. Then again, the Texans put up 37 on them, so I
True.
just don't fucking know,
And
man.
Because the Falcons' defense is basically trying to hold it all together.
I mean,
for
they
them,
really
so,
are. Yeah, that's the only thing going for that team, and it didn't really go too well last week. So,
Nah,
if it actually, fuck it,
You'd go over.
I'm locking the Jags here.
Locking the
Yeah,
Jags.
Lock it in.
I'm locking the Jags.
Fucking hell.
Two games in, I've already locked something. Yeah, let's go, boys.
It's begun.
I expect double figures, Cree.
Double figure locks. Hey, some of us got to live here. We've got a lot of weeks
I'm
to
working
go.
on it.
Yeah, not touching it.
Nope.
All right, moving on. We've got
Wait, Phil, what did you take? Did you take Jags?
Just
here?
Jags. Yep.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And if I had to, under. Righty. Oh,
What's next?
next game. So we got Colts versus Rams. Colts -1.5 favorites to the Rams coming in as dogs. Colts $1.73 head to head against Rams $2.03 and 46.5 over and under. What do we got, boys, on this one?
I mean, I don't really know. I really don't know what to think about this game.
I think the first couple games have just been like, oh fuck.
I mean, I don't
It's
like.
going to be like this whole round, actually.
I'm almost, like I honestly, I really like, same as last week. I said it last week. I said it again this week. I really like the Rams here. I know last week they had a tough time against the Bengals, but the Bengals did play fucking. They were at home. They played nuts, especially in the last little bit there, which managed to make that separation between the Rams and Bengals. But it wasn't even that much. It was 16-19.
To be fair, the Bengals pass rush against the Rams really just fucked up Stafford. And he
Yeah.
couldn't get set, and then he just didn't have a chance to get in a bit of a rhythm.
He
find
missed.
his
He
targets.
missed so
Henderson
many.
fucking coming off the edge and just wasting him. Like there wasn't a chance.
He missed so many screen passes to Kyron Williams. Was Kyron Williams? Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Kyron
missed so
Williams,
many
yeah.
screen passes, like easy little flip offs or dumps if he was getting pressured. He just missed through them. I don't know. I really like Rams here. I'm really tempted to lock this because I don't see. I'm not going to lock it actually. I'm taking Rams, especially with the +1.5. Taking Rams. I will probably put a little bit on it. I'm not going to lock it, but I just think it's too good value here. I don't see these two teams being that even. I don't know if Richardson's back. It's still uncertain. Like no one really knows. I don't know if that's going to help them. That's the thing as well. I don't know whether to think a good thing if he's back or a bad thing. I just don't actually know.
I feel like we haven't got enough of
Info at the moment.
I guess
Yeah, honestly.
seeing them as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, it's been
So you
stop-start.
can't, it's been very stop-start with them and their players coming in and out and lovely.
Trying to fucking do a podcast here.
Jeez. Do your protests elsewhere.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
I'm fuck. Yeah, I'm doing it. Colts -1.5 lock.
You're locking
Ooh,
Colts
yeah.
-1.5.
Yep.
Is that your thought with Minshew there, or is that your thought with Richardson there,
That's
or
with
you think?
Minshew there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
Fair
Minshew got a
enough.
better running game. Like, he uses them a lot
The
more.
Ravens have a fairly stout defense.
Yeah, managed to
the
get through.
Colts defense has been solid. They managed to lock down Lamar enough. Well, Lamar ran around a bit, but he didn't get anywhere when they got to the red zone. In terms of consistent scoring points.
Yeah, they shut it down pretty quick.
I have a little bit of faith in the Colts, so that's why I'm
You
going
know
to
what?
lock it.
Just to go against you, Gary, I'm going to lock the Rams +1.5.
Here we go.
Oh, second one.
Yeah,
What a
I'm
lad.
already
I'm gonna
3
double
games
down.
in.
I'm gonna double down and put a shotgun on the line if I lose this.
Okay, I'll put a lock and a shotgun on that too. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's what we like to see.
Phil, whose side are you on here, Phil?
Oh,
Come on, Philip.
I'm gonna go.
I've always said I like you, Phil.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you're a fucking liar.
Well, I'll tell you, if we repeated what last night was said, typical Green Bay fan. But yeah, no, I am going to go with Gray on this one. Colts.
Fuck,
If
hell
Richardson is
yeah.
back, if he is back, they've got a better passing game.
Do they?
Yeah, I find them hitting
Okay,
his
well,
targets a lot
we'll
better.
see. We'll see. I mean, the only thing I think, for me, the only thing in your favour here is the fact it's a Colts home game.
Yeah.
Other than that, I do see Rams being a better team all round, I think. You don't have the fucking Bengals going up against them. You got the Colts.
But it's also the Colts defense as well. They obviously shut the Ravens down, and the Rams allowed 6 sacks too. So
Sure.
I'm going to lock in Colts.
You're
You're locking the
I'm
Colts?
going to lock and make it a trilogy. We've all locked.
That's a good
You're gonna
point.
throw a shotgun on the mix too. We'll take a video.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll shotgun if Colts don't win
Fucking
this.
love it.
Perfect. All right,
Next
moving
game,
on.
Gray.
We've got Browns at home with the Ravens coming to visit. We've got Browns -2.5 favorites against Ravens +2.5 dogs. Head to head $1.67 Browns, $2.10 to Ravens. Under overs 40.5.
Hey, look,
Lower scoring game.
on the back of the last game here, the Ravens should have won that game to the Colts. They lost narrowly, had 2 fumbles that got lost, which we know that's a fucking killer. Lamar had 200 pass yards and 100 rush yards by himself against that Colts team. They sacked Minshew 5 times. I don't think the Ravens should have lost that game. However,
That's why I'm saying it was solely down to that red zone, those red zone stops.
yeah, but I just don't think. Well, anyway, we're past that game. I'm just saying the Ravens should have won that game against the Colts. But I fucking hate this game. To be honest, I don't want to touch this game. The Browns are such an unpredictable. I just hate the Browns. I just don't fucking get it.
But like the Cowboys, that might just up, and then out of nowhere, we'll just have a mean crash.
Yeah, I just don't understand
The Browns do have one of the stoutest defenses in the league, though.
Yeah, good point. No running game at the moment, though. Obviously.
Yeah, with Chubb gone,
Big
they had no
man.
run game.
Haven't
Deshaun
seen
Watson 1 week will look like absolute garbage, like horrible. And then last week, he played really well.
He looks like he's just come out of a massage.
Yeah, like what the
Yeah.
fuck, man? He's all freshened up, all loose, limber, clear-minded, you might say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, happy ending.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Honestly, I don't like this game at all. I'm going to go Browns -2.5 just because home game.
Yeah, I'm going Browns -2.5. Not touching it with money.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
Same here. Browns -2.5. Not even going near it. Keeping my wallet in my pocket.
All right, next game. Phil, this is a big game for you, isn't it? You got Panthers at home. Panthers at home +3.5 against Vikings -3.5.
0-4.
Over under 45.5.
0-4. Come on, Phil. 0-4.
Bloody cheese eating mother. Honestly, mate. Wait for the interdivisional game, mate.
Oh, I can't wait for that game.
Green Bay going down. I'll be 2-0 for us.
I'll beat your ass. I swear to God.
Oh, I wouldn't mind if you beat or eat. Good day out.
Yeah, so what do you think here, Phil? What do you think here?
Oh, well, the Vikings, even though they're 0-3, it's been 1 score games, not 1 point games, 1 score games, and it just hasn't gone their way this year like it did last year. Last year was the other way around. We got lucky, made the right plays at the right time. I mean, it's the Panthers.
Yeah, does anyone know if Andy Dalton's playing or is he going to go back to what's his name?
I don't really think I haven't heard any news that he's a cert. To
I would
come
feel
back,
more
but-
confident in this game in the Vikings if Andy Dalton wasn't playing. I think Andy Dalton probably actually is the better QB that's there at the moment. Over, is it CJ? No, it's not. It's Bryce Young.
No, it's Bryce Young.
Bryce Young, yeah.
I actually think just because of the whole experience thing, and I think decision making, and I do think Andy Dalton is probably the better option to play right now if you're trying to win games. But then again, they aren't really that's not their first protocol here. It's to develop the young QB, and putting him in is beneficial for the team.
Yeah.
But I do think I'm taking Vikings. I'm taking Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings. Like Kirk, he's leading it with
Yeah.
passing yards. JJ's leading it with receiving yards. And I think there was another stat there too. One of them else was leading. But obviously stats don't paint the whole picture. The defense needs to sort themselves out, especially the secondary as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucking brutal.
But I'm going Vikings.
You know, as much as I want to bet against the Vikings, because just reasons. Just wholesome
It's just because of
reasons.
Phil, isn't it?
Just
It's because you
wholesome
fucking hate Phil.
Wholesome
Yeah.
reasons.
You just hate Phil.
With all of my heart. No, I'm gonna take Vikings -3.5. As we've seen, Kirk and JJ, they've had no issue at all getting pass yards, getting movement down the field. It just comes down to just sometimes it's fumbles, sometimes it's defense. It's just bits and pieces that just haven't been clicking together. And I'm hoping for their sake that it will, because otherwise the division is going to be boring. Sorry, Phil.
Yeah. From a Green Bay fan, that actually touched my heart. That
Touch
touched
you in
my-
more ways than one, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate to be in their division, man. Fucking, what the fuck
So
is this?
NFC North's the fucking, that's where all the excitement happens.
Yeah,
I
don't know
blame
about that.
the jersey change. Bring back the black shirt.
Oh, my jersey.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, next week if the Seahawks lose, I'm burning in this. No, I'm not. Don't be ridiculous. Well, I mean, I would, but there's no way they're losing against the fucking Giants.
Oh, fuck. no.
Anyway, yeah, we're all taking Vikings here.
Yeah, Vikings -3.5.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm also going to lock in the over.
Huh?
I'm going to lock in the over.
Honestly,
I reckon
fair
Vikings,
shout. That's a fucking
Vikings are going to have a field day. Calling it. You heard it here first.
yeah. I mean,
Get your money out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. 100%. I could back
Get
that.
out your purses,
Am I going
lads.
to? No, I'm not going to back it. But good call from you there, Phil. Good call from you.
No,
Lock that in.
Thanks, it.
Next game. Who's got this one? I mean, fuck, man. I fucking hate this next game. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Jeez, yeah.
I wouldn't
Tight.
touch it with my worst enemy's cock. Anyway, Phil, what do we got?
We have got.
Speaking of, hey, Phil.
Speaking of, Titans and Bengals. Titans 2.5 underdogs. The Bengals, 2.5 favorites. Head to head, wouldn't touch this at all. Titans paying $2.08. Bengals $1.69. And over under, or even this I wouldn't touch, 40.5.
You wouldn't touch the under over 40.5.
I mean, you just don't know what the fuck the Titans are going to do or the Bengals are going to do.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't rely on either of these teams to do a good or bad performance. You just can't rely. Like, Bengals having a shit time weeks in a row. Then you bet on them to have a shit week. And to be honest, they did have a pretty average week, but they popped off towards the end there. Then Titans, you bet the other way. They had the stout defense, putting up solid, okay offensive numbers, but doing well in the defense. And then they put up 3 points and allowed the Browns to put up 27. Like, you just can't rely on either of these teams to go either way with it. And that's why I don't like the under. I don't like the over. I don't like betting on either team here. I like the Bengals, so I'm going to take the Bengals. What are they, minus or plus?
Minus.
I'm going to take Bengals, minus 2.5, just because I think the chances of them having a better game is probably higher than... I think their ceiling for a better game is higher than the Titans' ceiling.
Yeah, I feel like they seem to get in their flow at the end of the last game. So whether they, like, it is kind of the first time we've seen that all season.
Yeah, well, that's that's
So
fine.
it's one of those things like, is that going to roll on? Is it going to keep going? You reckon that's something they're going to be like, okay, this is what we should be doing.
I reckon it will.
Can we keep doing it?
History says they will the last two years.
Yeah, exactly. So it also does come down to the fact of old Joey B's healthy.
I think he's looking healthy.
Yeah.
Did you see what he said? He said, I'd rather risk an injury than risk going.
Oh, that's right. He said
Yeah.
he said, of course, there's a risk I go out there and get sacked and I'm back to being hurt, but there's also a risk we go down 3-0 if I don't, or 0-3 if I don't.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Yeah.
So I
he
guess
went
it's
out
that
there,
kind
yeah.
of mindset and like determination that makes me want to bet or even lock the Bengals.
I'm going to lock Bengals.
I lock Bengals.
Lock her in.
I mean, I'm not touching it. Titans home game, but good on you guys. Hey, we're all taking it, but you guys are locking it.
Yeah, locking it.
Fair enough. Next game. Another game I don't really give a shit about. Saints at home -3 against the Bucks +3. Bucks underdogs here going into the Saints.
Big
I mean-
talking point. Carr might be out.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really,
Yeah.
and do you really trust old famous Jameis to come in and win games for them?
No,
I
it's
don't.
very much proven as of last week. He just
Yeah.
fucking shat the bed for them.
Well,
as soon as Carr
yeah.
went out, the game switched.
But then again, that was a big defensive thing because they had been shutting out the Packers until then all of a sudden they didn't. Jameis actually, his percentage was higher, passing percentage, and his yards was only slightly less, even though he threw way less attempts. So
Yeah.
I don't think you can actually put that on Jameis because he played, on paper, just as good as Carr was playing, if not better, actually a little bit. Do I trust him to win this game? No, absolutely not. He's a backup for a reason. But then again, their defense is good enough to maybe hold the Bucks out. Fuck, if anything, you might maybe even just fucking take the under on this. Bucks defense is pretty solid. They had
They were good.
a few mishaps against the Eagles, but still put up a fucking solid performance against the
They
Eagles.
scared me in the first half, really.
Yeah. I think they're
They were
pretty good in there. I like the play calling. I like that Bucks team, to be honest, especially on the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Saints, I mean, notoriously decent defense, not so
Boring
good
offense.
offense. Yeah, and so I
And
just
what week is it, boys?
ooh, it's the week Kamara comes back.
Yeah.
It's week 4.
Yeah, actually that scares me a little bit.
You gotta love Kamara though.
Oh, you do.
Fucking
Yeah, but
beast.
it does come into play. Would you touch that under over then
Yeah, that's a good point. Can he make that much of a difference?
Oh,
against that Bucks D line?
I'd go
'cause-
under. It's
Yeah,
gonna be.
I
It's
don't know.
NFC South. It's a division that's
I
notoriously
mean, hey, look,
boring.
I'm not going to touch this game. I'm going to take.
I'm going Saints. I'm going Saints -3.
I'm going Saints -3 just because I think I hope Kamara can make a big difference. It would be cool to see Kamara come back and make a big difference. So I will go Saints -3. However, I could easily see the Bucks also just kind of winning this. Just go
Yeah.
either way for me. That's what I'm not touching.
I think it'd be a nice little enclosed story too. Old famous Jameis getting a win against his old team too.
That would be
Yeah.
cool. You know what?
Be a
Yeah,
nice
he is
narrative.
probably.
Nice
Yeah.
little, he gets down on the
Yeah.
sideline and fucking eat that W on the sideline against them. Would be sick.
Yeah.
Also, Taysom Hill is a bit of a fucking dog. The more games I watch of the Saints, the more I'm like, they use Taysom Hill really, really well.
Yeah.
Like, he is actually a big part of that team. I think that's pretty cool
I think
to
they
see.
use him more frequently than you realize, and up until you start watching.
Yeah,
the games as well.
absolutely. Because he doesn't show up on the stat sheet at all, but some of the stuff he does, like blocking wise and little runs and stuff like that, I think he does really well.
All right. Well, I'm gonna lock. I'll go Saints. I'm not gonna lock Saints in, but I am gonna lock the under.
Locking the
It's
under.
It's a divisional game. It's gonna be tight.
Saints
It's
at
going to
home.
be defense heavy.
It's going to be loud.
Yeah, I'm locking the under. Definitely, I'm going to actually put some money on that.
Nice. Good on you, Phil. Good on you, Phil.
Are you aiming for double digits this week?
Oh yeah,
On his way out, he's like, "Fuck it, we're sending it all."
second week,
Send it all.
second and out, mate.
Second and out.
Look
Right.
at
Next
that.
game is an interesting one.
Next
Oh.
game, we've got Bills at home. With the Dolphins coming. Oh fuck, this game.
Game of the
Yeah,
week.
this game is
game-
fucking
game-
gonna
definitely
be
game of the
nuts.
Yeah.
Bills are favorites at -3. Dolphins are underdogs +3. I also had to look at this about 3 times to make sure that was right, but it is. Head to head, Bills are paying $1.66. Dolphins paying $2.11. The under over 53.5. Probably could be higher. Who knows? Both these teams are fucking filled with weapons.
Yeah, they really are. Man, what a fucking... I mean, hey, let's start with the Dolphins. What a fucking performance, eh? 70-20 at home.
726
Yeah, that's
yards.
insane. Allowed 0 sacks the whole time. Punted once.
Unbelievable. Tua.
You know what's what? They could have set the fucking
I
all-time
know,
record.
bro,
all-time
3
record
points.
with 3 points, and they were in field goal rooms, and they just let. You've already fucking broken so many records. Just break that one for the sake of it.
And then they said the
Yeah.
whole thing, oh, we're not there to embarrass anyone. Brother,
You already
you're
have.
Up, you're up
You already
70 to
have.
20. Like, and also, if you're not there to embarrass anyone, then what the fuck are you doing on the field? Like, that's your
pretty much.
fucking job. Like,
Yeah,
go
yeah, exactly.
fuck up the other team as much as possible. Drop a fucking 80 donut on their ass. Like, come on, like, just fucking put a performance in.
Well,
It's not
even
there-
at that point, you just
Make a
like
statement.
That's a
Yeah,
fucking
you've-
loser's mentality. What are you, a fucking
You have an
loser?
assistant coach up come up to you and be like, "Hey, we're 3 points away from breaking the record," and they're like, "You know what? 3 will do."
They need that fucking.
Yeah.
They need that McVay mentality of kicking a field goal just to fuck with people bets. You know, like
Exactly.
Yeah.
kick the fucking field goal. Kick it. And that's why I'm also taking Bills.
Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, because they've got the killer instinct.
I'm taking Bills, and I am locking the under.
That's
That
fair.
is a
Good.
massive
Yeah.
under, and most the majority. I think it's 2/3 of games this year have gone under.
yeah.
And it's a huge over to hit. I could easily just see this being an under.
Yeah, same. The Bills' defense is like fucking.
Yeah, I think
They
that
were phenomenal last week.
as good as Miami are, I think they might struggle against this Bills defense.
You know what's interesting? Out of I think the top 5 speeds hit on the field this year, 3 of them are Miami's.
Yeah, you've got Mostert,
and weren't all
Hill.
3 from that game?
Waddle.
Oh no, there was I think
I think there were 3 from that game.
3 for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 out of the top 5 were Miami's, which is nuts.
Yeah, it is nuts.
Well, Speed Brothers are now Speed Crew. They've just got like 4 or 5 that can get over that
And Waddle
30.
wasn't playing.
Yeah, and they can get over that 36 miles per hour, 40-yard dash. That's insane. When you think about that.
But again, I don't know.
Bills D
That's
is
the thing,
starting to look good.
I'm not touching either of the teams, but I've gone the under because I do think Bills defense. So it wouldn't be right for me to pick Dolphins and then go the under because that wouldn't.
I think the
That
Dolphins
wouldn't really
plus
make
3 is it's an old lure and the old Mr. Vegas play.
The old Mr. Vegas.
Don't you think
Exactly.
so? Look at it.
That's,
Yeah.
that's the thing. See, Mr. Vegas set up this game. He says if we put Dolphins plus 3,
As
everyone's
dogs.
going to look at that as the dogs and say, well, the rate that they just blew out the Broncos 70-20. So that's such an easy bet. If I take Dolphins plus 3, ooh, that's an easy bet. So everyone's jumped on that. Mr. Vegas will make a bunch of money.
He has to get. There's a lot of thoughts going through his mind. He's got to get them out.
Mixing going.
I'm like, oh, holy
butter,
fuck,
butter,
put me down now, boys. Mr. Vegas is going to make a lot of money taking the Bills here, and that's why I'm taking the Bills.
I'm gonna take the Bills, but I'm not locking it. I'm gonna lock the under with you, Cree. That 53.5 is far too high. It is one of those things that I think people are gonna gloss over because of the stat lines from last week. They're looking at fucking Bills beat the Commanders 37-3, Dolphins beat the Broncos 70-20, and they're like, oh, that's fucking huge. No.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's levels, you know, and I don't think you can put the Commanders or the Broncos anywhere close to these two teams.
No, absolutely fucking
Nah,
not.
fuck no.
So drop that scoreline right the way down. Give me the under.
Well, I'm going to go the other way.
Oh yeah.
I'm
dirty
going-
See,
fucking
Phil, this is why we're
peasant.
kicking you off.
Yeah,
well,
This is
had
why
us-
you're out of here next week.
enough.
Controversial. Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Purple incarnation of Satan. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, last year when these boys went head to head, these were high scoring games. Like I think one was 32-29. The other one again was like 41. or 43 to 41, something like that. So these guys know how to put points on.
This guy's doing research.
He's done research.
Fuck.
Like, no way, it's just off memory, actually. No research, just memory. Shout out to my mate Matt down south, big Dolphins fan. But yeah, I like the Dolphins in this one. I just think they've just got more weapons on offense. So
Are you gonna lock the over as well?
yeah, I'm locking the over. Definitely
that's-
gonna. Yeah,
That's real controversial.
Yeah,
then.
that's crazy. And
It's-
if you're going that high, you might as well lock the Dolphins too, just for your mate.
yeah. We're going Dolphins. We're locking that in.
Fuck it. Fair enough. There was like Dolphins and over.
Bet with confidence.
Holy fuck.
Fit with random fucking prompts and like, that sounds good enough for me.
Jesus Christ. Next game, no one gives a fuck.
Oh no. Okay, we're gonna get through this quickly. It's Bears at home +3.5. Dogs, Broncos -3.5. Visiting. Head to head, who cares? Under over, who cares?
Yeah, let's do a little speed run off this. Broncos -3.
Yeah, Broncos -3.5.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos -3. What's the NFL doing? This should be Monday Night Football. Change your scheduling. This
Yeah,
is
fucking
prime.
put this in prime time.
This is prime time
You fucking
viewing.
kidding me? Broncos Bears Tank Bowl. Man, yeah, let's not fucking talk about it.
Yeah,
Alright, moving on.
Broncos.
Eagles at home.
Imagine if we speed run the whole podcast one time.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
did that and be like, all right, it's been this week's Peckleball loss and just fuck off.
That'd be a good one.
And then start drinking beer. And like the thing, we don't turn the cameras off.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Still leave it as an hour podcast. And just, I don't know,
And the end part is just us
Yeah.
talking shit while drinking a beer.
Good watch.
Yeah, might happen one week. Keep an eye out. Special edition coming soon.
Eagles -8.5 at home against Commanders at +8.5. Head to head $1.24, $3.75, over under 44.5.
Well, you could make good money on the Commanders if you're fucking stupid.
The amount of spite in that. He was like, you know what? Fuck him.
Well, they done me dirty. I picked them over the Bills last week, and I apologise for that. So it's an easy bet on the Eagles.
You know what's rough? They're also going through a big lawsuit at the moment, and fair enough.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of stresses going on at home. Sometimes you got problems, and they just want local tribe wants them to go back to be called
Yeah.
the Redskins
It's
because
fucking
apparently
hilarious.
if they are the Redskins, they're racist, and if they're not also racist,
Racist, yeah.
you can't win it. That PR team's having a nitmare.
If they are the
God,
Redskins, the white man finds them racist. If they're not the Redskins, then the brown people find them racist. So Commanders can't fucking win, can they?
no,
I
they
say
can't. They can. No, they can't. Eagles
can't win.
-8.5.
Eagles -8.5.
Lock it in.
Yeah, it was just one of those weeks that it's kind of solidified a bit more that the Eagles are a solid team, and like they can kind of run it, they can pass it, they can do all this other stuff. The defense looks pretty solid. Like they should have beat the Bucks by more, but then again, that Bucks defense was playing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And just for the record, I think the Commanders should go back to the Redskins.
Yes. Bring
Redskins
it
all the way.
back.
Bring back the
That way,
Redskins.
Harry can wear his shirt again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his old cancelled jersey he's got. The old RG. You know, it's funny. It's RG3 as well.
Lovely.
Oh,
He's got an
Love it.
RG3
Redskins
jersey. Yeah.
He's definitely probably my favourite commentator.
RG3.
Yeah. He cracks me up.
The amount of risky shit he almost gets on the television.
I know, but it's funny. It's good. It's gold.
For RG3's sake, we're going Eagles -8.5.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Commanders have looked decent up until the point, and then they got smoked, fucking 37-3.
Yeah, it did. Like a lot of people had confidence in old Sam Dobbs, but then
Sam Dobbs?
oh sorry, fucking
Sam Howell?
Sam Howell. Yeah, well, there's fucking lots of people. Sam Howell, and then he kind of shat the bed last week.
Yeah.
So,
I
Big
mean,
time. Big time.
I'm almost tempted to go the other way.
No, you're not.
No? What? Young Commanders?
Yeah, Commanders. Give me Commanders +8.5.
He's lost his mind.
I'm about to choke. I was about to choke. I had a bit of beer stuck in my throat. I didn't really know whether to talk or not. Took me by some. You took the words out of my
I
mouth.
think Creature's got nostalgia, like a little bit of nostalgia shit for the
Hey,
Royal Redskins.
Hey, my
Yeah.
man, nostalgia bet last week on the Texans worked out well, didn't it?
Yeah, I feel guilty about that.
You
I'm
bringing
going-
back Redskins nostalgia bit?
I'm going. This is a Redskins nostalgia bet. Give me Commanders +8.5, baby.
Nice.
For RG3 in his knee. I feel for the man.
That one hits home.
That one hits home.
Too
All
right
right,
in the
moving on.
feels.
We're going to look at the next game. We've got another
Boring game.
board game, but
Yeah, I
another
don't give a
Sunday night
fuck.
game, Monday game for us in New Zealand.
I don't give a shit about this game.
Well, let me just get it out and talk about it, and then we'll just move on.
Okay.
We're not
Is that
letting-
okay?
We're not letting you
It's
get it
okay.
out.
Okay, brilliant. What?
We're not letting you get it out. Jeez.
Let me whip it out. All right, Texans +3 at home. Steelers -3. You can keep drinking if you want. Head to head, Texans at $2.28. Steelers at $1.57. Under over 42.5. Don't like these teams. Let's be honest.
I watched the Steelers play the Raiders the other day. One of the most fucking boring games I've ever witnessed in my life. Man,
God, they
the-
look lost on
the
offense.
Steelers are so fucking boring.
Yep.
If you're a Steelers fan, go fuck yourself. You support such
You
a
yins of
boring
bastards. Get the fuck
team.
out of here.
Look
Go
at you-
spin your towel. Wipe the drool off your face. You drooling absolute yellow cowards. Get the fuck out.
Look at their fucking uniforms. Boring. Look at their play style. Boring.
Their emblem.
Boring. Everything about them is fucking boring. Just for that, give me
Their-
Texans
their
plus
fucking
3.
Head coach is just there to keep his stats above 500. It's so shitty.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, that's so fucking boring.
It's like they're not aiming for
A championship.
a championship. No,
They're just there to annoy everyone.
mediocrity.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They're aiming to stay above 500, so Mike Tomlin can rub himself at 9, be like, still winning. That's what it is.
Yeah, true. Oh god, boring. Give me Texans.
give me
'cause
Texans
I fucking
plus
hate the
3.
Steelers.
Yeah, Texans. Good bet too. I reckon pick up a bit of cash. Depends on how much you want to put on.
Honestly, $2. I might take the fucking head to head just because I hate them so much. $2.28.
That's not bad.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm going Texans head to head, 3 and over, locking in the under as well. Just out of spite, really, for the Steelers.
yeah, I mean, fair enough.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch an Emmerdale Farm omnibus than watch the Steelers play. Like,
Bro, I can't wait to do that with you on Monday, bro. It'll be sick.
mate, our episode on Monday too. You fucking beauty.
What the fuck are you guys
How do
talking
you
about?
know how long an Emmerdale omnibus episode is? On a Monday.
my mum watches it, so
Don't know. You enjoy it. Just admit-
I'll watch the reruns. Come on.
Oh my fucking god! See, this is why we're getting rid of you, Phil. This is why you're kicked off next week, man.
All right, let's move on to somewhat a more exciting game, I think. We've got Chargers at home, -6. Raiders +6 coming to visit. Head to head, $1.38 Chargers, Raiders $2.90. Over under 47.5. I like the Chargers last week. They played really, really well.
I am.
Herbert
Would you
was
say fucking
slinging
really,
it.
really well?
Let me really, really well.
They played really, really
Sorry,
well.
Phil's still gonna be chuckling about fucking Emmerdale.
And just for that, I'm gonna walk the watches at -16.5. Fuck the Raiders. Holy, how fucking boring can you be? You and the Steelers, me. You can fuck all. You get on the field, you do fuck all. Fucking
It started off really
Honestly.
analytical. It's gone downhill.
boring team. Look at your fucking uniforms. Look at your fucking logo. You're fucking boring. Holy fuck me. -6. Rated, what have you done? +6. Jimmy G is questionable. Brian
Yeah.
Hoyer's their fucking backup.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd rather have a fence posted back up there. than
Honestly,
Brian Hoyer.
holy fucking. Give me
terrible.
charge. I'm locking Chargers -6.
I feel like the
I
only
fucking
safe,
hate the
only
Raiders.
safe bet for the Raiders at this point is if Devontae Adams gets a touchdown because he's doing that so far.
Yeah, they'll pick you up money for that.
Yeah.
But as a team,
Yeah,
don't
trust
go
it.
anywhere near
No.
them.
No.
Chargers, lock it in, -6.
Oh.
You won't make much money on head to head, but lock that in anyway. Actually, no, don't do that. You won't make any money. But but yeah, I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Chargers. I'm not locking it though.
Yeah, I won't.
But you two are locking it.
Yeah, I'm locking Chargers.
Yeah,
Are
fuck
you
yeah.
walking the Chargers?
I'm looking your Chargers
Lovely.
-6.
Walking wall.
Oh my god. Go to the next game, man. Fuck this game.
Go, Phil.
Oh, while I just change me papers. Right, we're over to 49ers and the Cards.
Oh my. Oh yeah. Sorry. This game is an interesting game. This game's an interesting one.
Sorry. He's got the fucking lost his papers in the corner, you geriatric. All right. Next game.
Phil, carry on, man. You alright with me, man?
You take a creep.
Okay, man, I got you. You guys just sit back. 49ers home game, minus 14 against Cardinals, plus 14, over under of 43. 49ers obviously beat the Giants 30-12 at home. That's 42.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
The Cardinals are a better team than the Giants. I'm sorry, Harry. They kind of are.
Yeah.
So this over is looking not bad. Obviously, Purdy's doing well. CMC's unstoppable. I would have liked more than 30 points from the Niners. I'll be real. I would have, because to be honest, if CMC scored one more fucking touchdown, I would have won $900.
He fumbled it too. Well,
It was right there.
dislodged. It was
Fumbled a
right there. It was a
catch,
yard out.
Yeah.
Had
And just for that, I am locking Cardinals plus 14.
Just out of spite.
Well, no, because it's fucking
Well, it's
easy
actually,
money.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's a
You
big.
tell me 14 point, give me Cardinals plus 14. I'm locking that.
Ooh, $6.10 head to head too.
I mean, I wouldn't take that, but fuck. I mean, the fact they beat the Cowboys, the Cowboys were all, I would say, pretty much on par with the Niners. The
Yeah.
offense was potentially better, if not the same. Well, probably 49ers offense probably actually better.
Defense
And the
were-
Cowboys defense, though, was better. And Cardinals came out and fucking smoked them. Holy shit.
Yeah, didn't even look close.
Yeah, so I'm taking Cardinals plus 14 here, locking that.
Ooh. Well, I'm definitely going over. I'm gonna lock in the over for this one. I'm just gonna I'm taking Niners.
Well, that's the thing. Is this over?
Wait, you're taking Niners at minus 14.
Nah, just he did.
They're paying $1.10. There's no point.
You can take.
Good idea.
Well, obviously you're not betting on the hit. You're not betting on it, so you can
Nah.
take Niners minus 14 if you really want to. I just like
Yeah,
this.
just for the pod.
This over under is a bit fucking crazy. 43.5. Are they expecting the Cardinals to not score points? Like, is that genuinely what the bookmakers is like?
Well, I reckon
If you to put minus 14 and then over under is 43, they're expecting another 30-12 game like the Giants game. I'm sorry, I see the Cardinals scoring fucking 20 points and then being able to keep the Niners to probably less than.
Well, even
30,
if it's
35.
Yeah, like-
even if it's 30-14, like the fucking Cardinals just have to score 2 tutties, and that's
Yeah.
over 43.5.
Yeah, I just don't. That's why I'm locking the Cardinals here, just because I think the Niners' defense is good, but it's not that fucking good.
True, yeah, and Dobbs doing a decent
And that's the thing,
job.
that
doing a decent
Cardinals
job.
offense is honestly looking pretty damn solid. Like it's looking pretty good, way better than it should.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the 14. Give me the 14.
Tell you what, you've changed my mind. Actually gone around.
Well, dang howdy.
Dang, Howdy. Just because you're going to make money on that, so go on, Cree.
I'm gonna
I'll
lock-
join
I'm
your
gonna-
train,
Are
mate.
you locking it or are you just taking it?
Just taking it.
Okay, yep.
Yeah,
I'm
not
locking the
locking
over.
Oh,
You're locking the over?
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
look, that's fair enough. You know what? Actually, I'll take back my lock then.
Yeah,
I
I'll
won't
switch
lock
it.
Cardinals, and I'll join you boys by locking the over.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Trilogy.
Fuck, what an easy money that was.
Yeah.
Next game. Cowboys at home, -7 against Pats away, +7. $3.15 to $1.33. Over unders 43. I don't love this game. Just after that Cowboys performance, I think it's hard to really back a team that is looking so solid and then goes and loses like that to the Cardinals. And then you get Dak Prescott in the post game saying, "Hey, look, yeah, that was honestly that's good. I'm glad that happened. It really the media had us up so high that I'm glad that game really brought us down a peg." What?
Yeah, fuck
Why is
off.
that your Why is that your
mentality
Yeah.
going into the next upcoming
like?
games?
How is that? How are you happy or not happy? But how are you okay with that loss? You should not be. You should be pissed. You should be saying we are the best team in the league. I don't know how that happened. We've got a lot of things to work on. We're not going to let that happen again. Why shouldn't that be? Why is that not his response? Like,
It's a cop out.
yeah, holy
I don't know,
fuck.
DK. You go ask him.
It's a good point. I'll ask him on the field next week.
In contrary to those remarks, I think the Cowboys still have it.
I mean, it's hard not to.
It's They are missing a key member of their secondary.
True.
They
Yeah.
are.
With
He's
Trayvon
dead.
Diggs out.
He died.
He died.
Yeah.
RIP for the season.
43.5 is the over under.
But I'm gonna lock Cowboys -7.
You're locking Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'll take the Cowboys. Not going to lock it.
Like how well have the Pats performed overall? They beat the Jets last week.
Yeah,
but
but,
shit.
but look at that Eagles game, 20-25. You don't take that into account.
But
really.
week one as
And
well.
like,
was-
yeah, week one they played decent. I don't think the Patriots are as bad as we kind of everyone thought.
they're under the radar. They're literally just
They
doing,
are a little bit. They are a little bit.
Going
they're
about their work,
they're
nothing
still
fancy.
lacking any firepower on the offense.
I know
They're just
that is true. I just think there's too much up in the air with that last performance. You know, if you gave me here,
no, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but you also okay. The Jets have one of the best defenses in terms of personnel in the league.
yeah,
And
on paper, yeah.
like if you're saying that like the Pats should be better, and that, like if you say, then again you look at the Cowboys defense.
yeah.
I'd say they're on par, Jets and Cowboys. If not
Yeah.
Jets, but even then Cowboys should be better. And they were held to what fucking 15 like points
Yeah.
that they scored against the Jets.
I mean, I get like, hey, look, you're right. I'm not.
seven's
I don't
enough.
agree. I'm gonna take the Cowboys -7. I'm not gonna lock it. I just think there's no way I can bet on them after they lose like that. You know, if Mr. Vegas had a bit of a play in this, and he gave me, you know, like different odds to make it worthwhile going either way, then I would. But I think this is so middle of the road for me that I think that -7 is the almost exact score they'll win by in a way. Like, you know, I just don't like that. So that's why I'm taking them, but I don't like the lock.
that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, Phil, what do you got?
I'm actually gonna go Pats. I like the head-to-head odds, like 3
I mean-
odds 15. Chuck, no,
Hey, if the Cowboys shit the bed again,
yeah, and for me, with Dak saying that, to me, that just screams lack of confidence in the whole group as a whole. Like, if you're
Yeah.
a confident team, you're literally what you just said. Like, sorry about that, just played bad on the day, but we're the team to win it this year. But
Yeah.
you know, he didn't look confident.
It was
so
a
I'm going
cop-out what he
Pats.
fucking said.
And you can nod your head. You can nod your head, Gray.
Well, I'm shaking it because I don't agree with what you're saying.
That's all right, mate. I do, and that's all that counts at the end of the day.
yeah, yeah.
Like, go watch Emmerdale, cunt.
But yeah, I'm going Pats. Not locking it. Head to head, I like, and I'm gonna lock the under.
Lock the under.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
what
lock
is
the
it?
under.
40,
You're a really big under over fan this week, huh?
43 and a
Yeah,
half. I don't mind
like
that.
it.
I don't mind that, Phil.
Like
Don't mind
the
that.
over-unders this week.
I could easily see it being a
Boring.
30
yeah.
to 10 game to the Cowboys, or even a closer game, still lower scoring. I like that.
Nice.
Next game. There's only one. It's gone back to one Monday Night Football game, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, and they'll be the.
And
Giants
people are
Seals.
pissed off, and so am I. There should always be 2 games on that Monday night, which is our
I've
Tuesday.
enjoyed it, yeah. It's been
Because
Yeah.
when there's a
'Cause it-
shitter on, you can change it.
exactly.
Um,
And it's like the case where like there's so much to watch on Sunday that you kind of get like, I guess, overstimulated because you've got like you're sitting there watching
Yeah.
Red Zone, they've got the Octobox going, and you're like, ugh,
It's
you know?
just it's in your
Fucking-
face, sort of like
there's
whoa.
a lot going on.
and also, it's
you
a
have to
way.
track everything.
It's a way for
Yeah.
me to get away from the ads as well. Like when it was the Rams game, and then the what's the other team that was playing? Rams and
And Bengals.
Rams, Bengals,
Oh,
and this-
and Bucks.
Bucks Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if the Rams game had an ad on, I'd change it to the Bucks game.
Yeah.
And then when the
Yeah.
Bucks game had an ad on, I'd change it. And you know, like this is constant. You know, it's way better. I preferred it so much more. Obviously, it takes away a little bit from the whole speciality and
Of Monday Night Football.
you know, and the
yeah.
whole pedestal of Monday Night Football, that primetime slot. But for the viewer, it's kind of cooler for me personally.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I agree with that.
So that game anyway is, or no, sorry, the game that would have been but is not Monday night, still on the Sunday night
yep.
or Monday for us, is Jets plus 9.5 against Chiefs minus 9.5. Yeah. I mean, what to say?
Easy
the Jets
pick.
fucking suck.
Always have.
You know, the one thing is like if the Pats won by 10, what can the Chiefs do?
Yeah.
I mean, they won by
Oh, sorry,
5.
if the Pats won by 5, you're telling me that the Chiefs are not a four points better of a team?
Chiefs are gonna.
You
Chiefs
know,
are gonna
I could
dismantle.
see them
Travis
really.
Kelsey got something to prove now, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got a lot to
You
prove
got a
now.
lot to prove.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
running out of the field, fucking pulling archery signs, fucking waving at Taylor Swift. See, Patrick Mahomes was fucking doing his little fairy wave to Taylor Swift up in the
Yeah,
box.
he's,
Yeah.
he's trying to pull her.
Brent-
I reckon.
Brittany Mahomes.
He's
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
sick of her, man. He's fucking.
Get Brittany
God.
Mahomes out, trade up.
Yeah.
I'll leave a blank space for you, Taylor.
Is you right there, Phil?
Yeah, she's blonde, fine looking piece.
Oh, fuck me.
But yeah, Chiefs easy pick. They're gonna they're gonna dismantle.
Yeah,
them.
I'm gonna lock the Chiefs minus 9.5 here. I am.
Yeah,
I'm locking it.
I'm having that Crete.
You're locking it?
Yeah, we're locking it.
I like it, but I'm not locking it.
Hey man, you locked the
That's fair.
Cowboys, so you know.
Yeah.
Um,
It's only a 7 difference.
I locked a team that just won 41-10. You're locking a team that lost 16-28.
That's right.
Okay, man.
That's right.
Okay, sweet as. Fucking idiot. Holy shit.
Let me analyze in my own mind, Palace. All right, pal.
Yeah.
Green Bay fan, mate.
That's a fuck. Yeah, it's a Green Bay fan.
Shut up,
Delusional.
0-3.
Too much
Delusional.
delusional.
Hey, you wait till 0-4, and I'm gonna the amount of shit talk I'm talking on here next week when you go 0-4. You have no idea. You got to be glad you're not here,
I don't-
because you'd be crying live on podcast into your Emmerdale box set.
Oh, I can't. I'm looking forward to that. You know, fucking bonus extras. I don't care if we only go 2-15 as long as those 2 wins against Green Bay.
Do you know what week? Do you guys know what week they play?
Week 8 and week 17.
Oh, really?
And if we beat you 2-0, you can. Oh, actually, I'll shout you dinner. I'll shout just to show off, really, and rub it in. So
If you win,
yeah,
You
if
guys,
I
hang on.
also get dinner.
Actually, I got that around the wrong way. Sorry. You can shout me dinner, I reckon.
No, I heard it
You
the
guys,
first
you
time.
guys should put like a wager on this, like some sort of either a drinks punishment, like the shotguns. I think per game, loser does 2 shotguns
Per game.
per game. So like
Just
'cause you got,
head-to-head,
you got a
or-
big just head to head. If Vikings lose, you do 2 shotguns on the next day or when we see each other next, or probably a Friday or Saturday, and then
I reckon they have to be personalized.
Yeah.
Personalized ones.
how
Or-
about
I reckon if
the loser gets the winner gets to pick the 2 cans.
The forfeit, yeah. I reckon.
Can't wait to see Vorteki 2 purple Granas, just the color of your team, man.
Oh, not
mate.
the fucking purple
Well,
guanas. You're probably a fan,
And you
aren't
have to buy them.
He's,
You have
probably,
to
he's
buy
a fan.
them, mate.
He's a
You
fan.
have to buy them
If
too.
it's weird, I'll drink it. But
Taylor Swift, man.
I've got you on DB draft.
Last
Slice
game.
of stinky cheese with it too.
Oh god. Last game.
Last game. Go on, Cree.
Yeah, it's the Tuesday, Monday Night Football, our Tuesday. Giants at home, -1.5. Seahawks, +1.5.
Oh, this is easy.
Give me Seahawks all
Seahawks
day.
all day.
Buckley,
Giants.
Lock it in.
Giants. Barkley might be out.
Buckley's still
They've
questionable.
been underperforming just in general.
Yeah.
They've got no confidence in the team.
You got the key
Harry's back to
Seahawks.
crying.
Yeah, he is.
It's
and
a lovely
and he's
state.
back.
Waller.
Harry will be watching this game. Seahawks key defensive players are coming back. They just got their 5th overall pick, was playing and he did really well. Had 2 pass breakups. Got targeted a lot and only allowed 46 passer rating on him. So he did really well. A couple D linemen. One D lineman did really well, and they got their, I think both their tackles or one of their tackles coming back, or their defense. Jamal Adams is back this week. The
Bobo
offense is
popping off.
yeah. Jake Bobo, huh? How about that? Huh?
Bobo's toes on the line too. Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Well, I mean, when
That was
you
sharp.
run a 4.99 as a wide receiver, you got to do something to make up for it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
his route running's good and stuff and catching, obviously, but the offense is firing. I fucking big Seahawks fan. DK is going to have over 100 yards again. Give me Seahawks +1.5. I'm locking that as well.
I'm
just
gonna lock that as
because
well.
Yeah.
Fuck Harry.
I'm locking
Fuck
it.
the Giants. 3
Yeah.
locks.
Fuck you. Fuck the Giants.
Yeah. And the chef, Geno Smith, he's cooking.
He's cooking.
He is cooking.
He's cooking at the moment. Love the chef.
Lockett's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's just too fucking good.
The hit he took though, Jesus.
What?
The hit.
What hit? What's that?
Oh yeah.
He took a big hit.
Oh, did he?
Crunched.
Fuck.
Yeah. But there's like I
Took it
saw a
well.
compilation of like him like sliding early,
Yeah.
just because he knows that when he takes a hit, it's gonna be.
He just catches the ball and
Yeah.
just goes
Just
down.
drops.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
I was
care.
like, that's smart, man.
Yeah, oh,
That's why his
absolutely.
career's been like decent for so long because he hasn't
Longevity.
really had injuries. So.
yeah. That's it then. That was the last game. A lock on that. Everyone's locked it.
Lock in the last game. Lovely.
I feel like this is a short episode,
Monday,
boys.
Monday night lock.
How long was that? Oh, 56. I'm sure
56,
it was a
yeah.
bit shorter. That's probably 5 minutes of shit at the start that we need to cut out. But a 50-minute episode, that is. That is a
Yeah.
bit shorter. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I hope you like our new intro and outro music. Shout out Sluice for making that one. Grayson, anything you want to say?
just want to say, just think about how well we've been doing on our locks. So when you look at our go on Instagram this week, we have new
graphics made.
New graphics designed up by our mate Isaiah, who's done beautiful graphics of our locks. So you can use those for a reference if you don't want to go back and find out what we've locked. Have a look at those.
Tackle.4.loss is the Instagram handle.
Beautiful.
Go follow that, and you see all our locks, and obviously see how they play out and everything.
And obviously, so far, our results have been pretty. I mean, they speak for themselves.
You would have earned money if you followed us up till now. Just saying.
Yeah.
But
Thursday night football, 2-0, 2-0, 1-0.
That's been Tackle for Loss, and as always, don't bet on us.
Bet on
Bet
yourselves. Hey, pleasure having you on, Phil. Honestly,
Yeah, no, I just want to say,
yeah, good couple of weeks, man.
It's been
Yeah.
good being on here. So
I'm sure we'll have you on again. There'll be a week where I can't or Gray or Keith can't make it or something.
Yeah, be happy to come back. But no, thanks, lads, for having us. And remember, boys out there betting, your wife's money is your money as well.
Yes, Billy D.
So get your wallets out, but place those bets. But no, thanks for having us.
Yeah, just keep talking because now we'll just fade out.
Yeah, it's
over
not
time
fade out,
and
yeah.
when the music kicks back in. We used to just get. Remember, we used to just keep talking and just fade it out.
Yeah,
Lovely.